Today is Sunday, December 8th, 2019, and it's 11:30. December 8th, 8:13 a.m. So, I've been studying with the kids most morning. We didn't go anywhere. I'm still kind of sick, and I didn't want to go outside and expose myself to the cold again and then get sick. Tomorrow, the weather's not going to be too good, and I have to take care of the kids. So, I wanted to stay indoor and study with them. So I wasn't gonna really vlog that much today. The only thing that I recorded was my weight this morning. So I've been studying with the kids. One of the problems my kids are having is their penmanship. Their writing sucks. So some of the things, especially my youngest, I see when he's writing, he cannot do the S's properly. So most of those lettering, the practice lettering, books that I had, I gave them away because they already know this stuff. But now I'm realizing it's like they're going back. Their handwriting really horrible, including my oldest. I just sort of not fully finished studying with my youngest. He has a test on Spanish. I believe it's tomorrow. So what I'm gonna make him do, so I started doing this and I said, you know what, let me record that. So some of the writing letterings that I see him having is doing the S's and the lowercase r. So I made some stuff for him to practice. And then this is the Spanish. He sort of know majority of them because we've been studying all week, a little bit at a time. So he sort of know majority of them. So what I'm going to do, because I really don't want to hold them all day studying, because his handwriting is horrible, so therefore I'm going to make him write some of these. First, he's going to practice these, and then he's going to copy these Spanish words. I put the meanings of them. Some of them I look up, but he's going to write the meanings, the Spanish version of them, and here. That way he could also practice his handwriting. So I'm going to call him to make him do that. And I have some stuff set for my oldest because he too has a test tomorrow. All right, Mark, come here. Come here.
Huh? Do I work on my handwriting?
That's fine.
Why?
Okay.
I didn't even write anything.
Listen to me, please. I do not want to argue with you. You see this? First, I want you to do some S's by yourself. Okay, on this line. Nicely do some S's. And then you're going to follow those dots, and you have to start from up. Let me show you. When you're doing your S, okay, you start up. Let me do it here. Like that, and make those curves, okay? Keep the line going. Don't stop midway and then start again. Just do the curve, go around, and bring it around. You're going to do a couple of them, and then you're going to follow these dots, okay? And then another problem I see you having are the R's. Okay, I made 4 of these. I was going to make more, and I was like, why am I doing this? You're going to continue doing this lowercase r's, and then you follow those dots. Okay, the way you do r's, please pay attention. You start up, okay, then you pick up the pencil, you go halfway from the line that you make, and you make a nice little curve. It needs to come out with a curve, okay?
One question.
Up, midway of that line, and then you make the curve. What?
It was about the S's.
What? Speak. You asked to speak.
This S looks fine. 5, 5, 5.
I don't know. Okay, you need to make the curve and that. Okay? Do that. And then what I want you to do, okay? Only these I want you to copy nicely. Okay?
Okay. Put them on paper.
On this book. That's why I have this book here. All right? Please, if you have to erase, erase. Don't write over. All right? Michael, can you come and log in, please? Don't go anywhere. Where is the notebook that... Okay, there's one notebook here. Listen, I don't want to print it because it's just a small little thing.
All right.
All right, you're going to read this. For instance, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. You read it and you're going to put 1, point of view, whatever, perspective, whatever.
Got it.
2 and whatever. Okay, just read it to the screen and then write your answer here. Or you could type it. Practice your typing. Okay? Not after this one. Let me put this on another page. Okay? For instance, 1. Okay? Be careful so you don't delete it because I'm not saving it. 1. Let me do it. Alright, so do that and then I'll let me know when you're done. What? What's the problem?
When I'm writing, this thing is making the letters ugly.
Look at this. Is this following the line?
No.
None of it is sitting. It's not even sitting on the line.
Because of this part.
Alright, go on that side. Look at this. Even this. None of them is sitting on the line. I want you to do some S's. I'm going to look to see if I have those old books when you were in pre-K. See, that's how far I have to go back with you. Your handwriting is not that good. And this is not neat. You remember, you have to have a finger space after each. When you group the letters together, like for instance, mama, the letters are grouped together. When you finish write the word, there's a space to let people know you start a new word. Okay, everything is all together. It's not neat. All right, do it. Do a couple S's here on that side neatly. Make sure they're sitting on the line. And some R's. You're not even following any of the dots. Okay, please do that, Mark. I do not want to scream at you today. Do you understand me? Try to finish before Daddy comes because he said he's going to play with you. So finish up. So it's about 6:30. I just took a shower. I should have done this all day, but I didn't do it. But like around 3 or 4, I drank a medicine that had a lot of Bacardi in it. It had Bacardi, lime, and honey. So, and then I fell asleep. So I just took a shower. What I'm gonna do, I don't usually do that around this time, is to drink water every hour. But instead, I want to drink more water. So I'm gonna do it every half hour. I was thinking if I should do it every 15 minutes, but I'm gonna do it every half hour because it's so late. And I'm probably going to be get up every night to pee. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to weigh myself right now to see how much I weigh. So it's going to give me the difference between this morning weight and now, if the kids didn't step on it. And then after, I will say around 10, I'll weigh myself before I go to bed. Then it will give me the difference between now and later. And then in the morning, it will give me the difference between later in the morning. So I'm gonna weigh myself right now, and then I'm gonna drink a cup of water every half hour until 10 o'clock. See, they're making so much noise.
I took a shower, stop.
Michael, and of you, you're gonna take a shower, okay? Alright, you two just cut it out, okay?
I'm telling you to stop throwing stuff at me. Come on.
6:30. Okay, so it's 8:42 p.m. I've been drinking a glass every half hour. You won't believe how fast those half hour comes. Before I went to the bathroom at 8:30, I drank one. Then when I got out of the bathroom, I drank another one. But I have not weighed myself yet, and I think 9:30, 9 or 9:15ish. I'll be laying down for a few, watching TV. When I know I'm about to fall asleep, I'm going to drink one more and then go weigh myself. And then that'll be it. So I drank 2 cups within 10 minutes. So this past half hour. So yeah, that's it for now. Okay, 9:45. I'm going to drink my last water and then I'm going to weigh myself. Okay, my last weigh in. 138.2. I actually was expecting it to be more. 138.2 plus 1. Only 1 pound since then. Okay. Now I'm going to bed. To weigh myself, it's about close to 6 o'clock in the morning. So let's see how much I weighed this morning. 135.2. That's not bad. considering the amount of water I was drinking, -3. So I lost 3 pounds. And by the way, I was still drinking water each time I get up to go to sleep after I had weighed myself last night. Just a few minutes ago, I weighed myself, and I had to put the camera up to here because I was kind of naked. But anyway, so today is gonna be first time I go back to the gym since last Saturday. Not this past Saturday, the Saturday before. No, I didn't go because the kids didn't have school, didn't have the class. So it's been a while. Last week I didn't go to the gym at all. So I'm gonna go back. My feeling is to just do stretching to get my body back into it, but I don't know once I get in the gym what I'm gonna do. So I need to get going. I'm gonna prepare lunch for the kids. So it's about 7:30. I just dropped my oldest to school. It is horrible outside. It's not that cold, thank God, but it's raining. My husband told me not to go to the gym today because I'm just starting to feel much better. So I was like, I'm probably gonna go to the gym anyway, but I'm not gonna do anything really heavy. I'm probably gonna do some light stretching, some abs maybe, and I'll throw in some biceps just to get my body back, get used to working out again because I didn't go to the gym at all last week. So that's the plan today. Not to do anything fancy or too much, just to get my body back and to go into the gym. Yeah, so that's it. It's raining and it's pretty noisy, so you guys won't be able to hear me anyway. So that's it for now. It is horrible outside. While I was waiting at the bus stop with my son, one of the things I was thinking is about how easy your mind can trick you to not doing the hard thing. While I was standing there, I was like, should I go to the gym? I have to walk in the rain. I have to go through this way. Imagining my path to the gym and from the gym. So my mind started to tell me, don't go. I was like, you know what? This is the trick with the mindset. It usually pick the easier way out than to actually make you work for it. Okay, there's a lot of cars. I won't be able to hear myself when I'm editing this. I'm in the room. They put some shelves to do some exercise. Alright, let's see what I could do today. Alright, so today is December 9th, 2019, and it's 9:10. I just came from the gym, straight from the gym. I didn't stop any other places. On my way here, I had a chain of thought, and I pull out my camera just to record it. There it is. Right now it's 8:57. I left the gym. It's raining. Feels horrible. So I recorded everything that I did, which wasn't much. I wanted to take it easy. And the reason I pulled my camera in the rain is right after I step out the gym, I felt so light. Those little stretch, minor things that I did sort of help. I feel very, very light. It's a weird feeling, I can't explain. I don't know. So yeah, that's it. I just wanted to record my mindset right now and wanted to share it with you. Once I get home, I'll discuss my workout pretty much. So pretty much at that moment when I step out of the gym, I felt so light. My body felt so light. Nothing was bothering me. Nothing was hurting me. It's just a very calm, light. I don't know. It's hard to explain. So in order for me not to forget it, I pull out the camera to record my chain of thought. So pretty much what I did was that I really didn't do anything crazy, nothing fancy. I didn't lift any weight. What I did is that the first thing I did, I went in the room, and thank God it was available. So I did some minor stretches, nothing fancy, and I did some foam rolling. And right after the foam rolling, I think I took a picture of the room because they just put some shelving for weights. Usually people just bring the weights and the room is a mess. So this time I was able to do my workout without anybody come and disrupt me. Although I could have done much more, but I just wanted to ease myself into this week to work out. Maybe if I do go tomorrow, I probably will do the exact same thing. I don't want to go crazy and do some fancy stuff and then injure myself, because all last week I wasn't feeling well at all, so I didn't go to the gym. Even on Saturday I didn't go to the gym. And then right after I did some stuff in the room, I went by if the room is not available, you do your stretchings around there, and around the perimeter of that area there's some woman chair, the leg lift, and some things for the back. So I use them. I'm not sure if the camera was at good angle because there were people on the floor. I didn't want to put it where I'll see other gym members at the gym, in a compromising position. So I sort of put it where it will only point at me. So there's a possibility it may not show proper my whole body, exactly what I was doing. But whatever I recorded, I'll show it to you. And then right after that, I went downstairs. I did some cable chops, for abs and a little bit of back. And then I did some cable row. It's very minor. I only did the cable row because I was in that position and the machine could adjust, so I decided to do it. That was it. I felt like I should have done some calf raises. I was like, you know what? You're just starting to get back. You're not even feeling that 100% yet. So don't go crazy. So tomorrow if I go, most likely I will do the same thing that I did today. So very minor. And then next week maybe I'll start building up, some workout for myself. So yeah, so that was it. And it really horrible outside. So I'm gonna drink some coffee. There's some phone calls I need to make, and then and I'm not sure if my youngest have his after school program, because last week was supposed to be the last day, and they canceled it due to the snowstorm and stuff like that, and they had half a day. So I need to call them and find out if they're gonna make it up today and if I have to go. I really don't want to go, to tell you the truth, but we pay for the class and he loves it, so I really want him to have that last class. So yeah, that's about it. If anything happen, I'll be more than happy to share with you. So that's pretty much it. So it's about 11:30. After my last video, I went by the computer to email my youngest son's school to find out if the after school program is being reissued for today, rescheduled for today, or maybe some other days. So they responded, they say, oh yeah, they're having the class today, after school program today. So what happened was that last Monday was supposed to be the last day of that program. So when I didn't hear anything and I was like, what's going on? They didn't let us know they're going to reschedule it. Even if it may not be today, but at least next week or some other day before the holiday, let me know. That way, because he usually takes the bus. I have to know if I'm going to be at the bus stop at that specific time, or do I have to go to the school to go pick him up? Because if I don't, let's say because I don't know that there's the after school program, I'm gonna expect the bus to drop him off. And if I go at the bus stop, he's not there, and he's at the school, and there's a time frame that they give you to come and pick up your child. And after that specific time frame, if you're not there, they start charging you like I think $1 a minute. I understand why they did that, because last year there were some parents who were abusing that system, but that's a different story. But that poor communication between parents and the school got me wondering, okay, this is the reason why I like to pay. Once I know I'm interested on something, like for instance, I go to the gym just to better myself, I pay the entire year. That way I don't have to think every month I'm going to pay and stuff like that. Once I pay the entire year, I'm going to carry my butt to the gym and make sure I utilize the time that I pay for. So we pay for the program, and I'm expecting to get what I pay for. They give the specific dates that the after school program is. So last week was supposed to be the last day. Okay, I'm expecting that. Now I understand there was snow. The school decided to have half a day. I truly understand that. They cancel it. That's fine. But because I pay for it, I'm expecting the school to tell me, okay, because last week they didn't have the class, this is the new date that they're gonna have it. Nobody tell me anything. How am I supposed to know? I'm not a mind reader to know, okay, today is gonna have the after school program, or next Monday they're gonna have the after school program. Nobody communicate with me, and I didn't even receive like they usually have like a text where they send to everybody. I didn't receive the text to let other parents know about it. So I don't know if each of those parents contacted them personally to ask if the class is if the after school program is being issued today. But at least I know I'm gonna pick up my son at the school. So yeah, it's just, anyway, it may not seem much, but that poor communication, it's starting to get into me. They're not letting parents, some minor stuff, not everything, but some minor things that they need to let people know. Otherwise, if I don't, let's say I'm staying at the bus stop, and then it's not that. Usually when I go at the bus stop, all I do is put my coat on, and that's it. I don't carry my wallet with me or anything like that. So if I know that my son is at the school and he's not on the bus, now I'll have to come back here, get my wallet, and go take the train to go pick him up. And then the time frame from that time, it's gonna cost me a lot. It could cost me at least $100, just that minimum time that they didn't tell me in advance. And obviously, if I didn't have that sort of communication between them, I'll have to argue it. I'll have to fight that fee, because you didn't tell me. Is the thing. You didn't tell me for me to prepare myself for what was to happen. Anyway, I'm starting to get their dinner ready, because I have to go pick them up. Once I pick up my oldest, leave him here for a few, stay with him, make sure he does his homework, and then go get my youngest. And today will be the last day. So that's it. Right now it's 12 p.m. Since I have enough time before my kids go to school, and I'm still feeling my throat kind of weird, so this sort of helped me yesterday. I'm gonna have some, I'm supposed to have whiskey, but I don't have whiskey. I'm gonna put a little bit Bacardi in it, honey, and lime into this, and I'll drink it now. That way my body could absorb it, so I don't go to the school drunk. But it helped me with the cold, so that's what I'm gonna do right now, and I'll show you the finished product. So I have everything in there. The honey sort of stuck to it. So the Bacardi, lime, and honey. Okay, so I mix it, and I'm gonna be drinking a little bit at a time, and I have to finish it before 1. Before 1. It's 12 right now. So it's about 12:30. I finished drink that thing. So I want to get the alcohol out of my system as soon as possible. So what I'm gonna drink here is some soup that we bought over the weekend. I only drank half of it, and I have it here. I already prepared the kids' dinner, but I don't want that heavy food. So I'm gonna drink that soup. It's a Chinese soup we bought over the weekend. Remember, over the weekend I wasn't feeling well, so that's what I sort of ate over the weekend. So I just put some hot sauce in it, and I'm gonna have that.